Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Choices Finding Your Joy. Paula Vail here. Oh, once again, I'm just so excited to share with you an amazing guest. We have with us today Jan Engels-Smith. She is a renowned teacher of science and energy medicine and founder of the LightSong School of 21st Century Shamanism and Energy Medicine, and she is launching her first webinar series, Recreate Yourself, 7 Truths to Guaranteed Success. I love that, Jan. I love that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's just a pleasure to be here. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, you are so welcome, and we're just so happy to have you here, and I'm so excited for everything you're going to share. I would love to begin with a bit of your background and you know what brought you to where you're at today and what you're creating.
Fabulous. Thank you. Well, my background is varied, and in the beginning I always thought it was sort of disconnected, but now I see this amazing full circle that has brought me here. But I started off my career as being a science teacher. I taught high school sciences, biology, chemistry, physics, all those various things. And then I moved into psychology and got my upper degrees in psychology and education. And then I had a spiritual awakening. I actually had a vision. Somebody approached me, appeared in my living room, and asked me to learn the ways, which I had no idea what those were. And instead of using our time going into that story, which is actually very profound, it's written in my book, Becoming Yourself, as well as in a new book that came out this year called Shamanism for the New Millennium. It was one of the featured stories in that book. But that changed my life. I didn't know what the ways were. I didn't know anything that this woman was talking about. But I found myself saying yes to that. I agreed to do this in my life, and my life just turned in amazing ways that brought me to eventually to shamanism.
Mm-hmm.
I have had this insatiable desire to help people be well for a long time. I mean, it's always been a driving force in me since I was a little girl to try to help. And what I found with shamanism and blending my knowledge of science as well as the psychotherapy skills, it brought me to being able to design the webinar that I'm offering now called Recreate Yourself, 7 Truths for Guaranteed Success. So it's this hodgepodge of these disciplines that I've been studying for a long time and really putting it together into a comprehensive but easy to follow, easy to understand language and presentation that anybody can follow.
Oh, it sounds fascinating. Oh,
It really is. I love it.
Exciting.
It is.
What is your personal version of energy medicine, Jan?
Sure. You know, energy medicine has a lot of different descriptions or different ways that it's used out there in the public. But the way that I see it is that you're first and foremost a soul or an energy system that is having a human experience. But this energy system of yours is the first and foremost primary part of you. It is the animation to your physical body. It is the part of you that is your life force. And that life force needs to be maintained and maintained. It doesn't, as in anything in this reality of 3D reality, it moves, it's fluid, it has wear and tear, so to speak, just like anything else that is a continual source of something. And so the energy medicine that I do is how do you maintenance and maintain your energy? And we have doctors for everything. We have doctors for every part of your body and for your mental and emotional components. But we really don't have doctors in today's world, in the 21st century, for your soul. And to me, that's what a shaman is in the first place. It's another way of using that term. But how do you maintain and maintenance this? Because when your energy gets out of balance, other problems arise. That's where we have mental illness, physical ailments, disease, emotional problems, all those different things that if you fix the energetic component of what's going on internally for you, then all those other problems have an opportunity to heal. They're just symptoms of your energy being out of balance or needing to be maintenance and maintained or brought back into alignment. And so that's how I see energy medicine, how to take care of yourself. The other part of that is you don't want to have to go to somebody else all the time. This is part of you. You know how to take care of yourself physically. You know how to take care of your own hygiene, taking a shower, brushing your teeth, maintaining your physicality. I want to teach you how to take care of your soul, how to take care of your energy system so that you're doing it for yourself and you're circumventing a lot of issues won't even arise for you if you do it early enough in life. And if we're catching you later on in life, like my age or something like that, then how do you fix the things that have already been misaligned? Mm-hmm. And once you know how to do it, it's actually easy to do, and it's a lot of fun because I believe it brings you back into alignment with your truth, which feels really good. There's a lot of joy there. There's a lot of peace there. There's just, it's a sense of truly loving to be alive because you're gaining so much out of life.
Yeah. And that is so true. What we gain and benefit when we take care of ourselves energetically and keep that in balance. I mean, our luminous energy field tells our DNA what to do. It is powerful. And we can each do that. I love that you are teaching that and guiding others in doing that, Jan.
And doing it in a webinar form so that anybody can do it from the convenience of their own home. They don't even have to attend anything, but you buy the videos and learn how to do it from your home and practice. And you can still interact with me and my staff and things like that. But yeah, it's so empowering to know how to do it. A lot of people want to do it, but they don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. And wouldn't you say that also affects our manifestation and what opens up into our lives? It's huge.
Your manifestation is a result of your internal broadcast of how you are broadcasting your energy out into the world. That is going to be the level that you manifest. Mm-hmm. When you're making corrections to your energy system and raising your broadcast to a higher level, to a higher frequency, you then manifest accordingly. Everything is brought up to a higher frequency.
Yes.
Everything is energy. Manifestation is energy. Time is energy. Money is energy. Health is energy. Everything is energy. And you are energy. And when you bring things into alignment, you have a different relationship with all of these other energies.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. That is so true. And it is just so fantastic. Yes. It really is.
It is. It's fantastic and it's available. It's so available. And it's empowering. I love to see people empowered.
Mhm.
There's a slogan that I actually use, and I'm not getting it exactly right, and it's out of the Bible, but it's been a gauge for me in my life, in that, because I'm a healer. You know, I've done over 3,500 soul retrievals. That's a tremendous amount of soul retrievals, healing on people. And it's like, well, you can give a person a fish, or you can teach them how to be a fisherman.
Mhm.
And yes, I can give you things, I can do healings with you, but I really want you to, I want to teach you how to take care of yourself. Because
Yes.
to me, when you take care of yourself, you then give that to your children, you give that to your other family, you give that to your community, you give that to your friends. And we have a very um, expansive outreach to others, just in our own being, how we are being in the world.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
You don't have to go out and, say anything. It's just your broadcast coming off of you is having this type of an effect.
Yes. What do you believe, Jan, are some of the core needs of humans that we need?
Well, like I said, first and foremost, that you realize that you're an energy system, and that this energy system of you is actually made out of love. That's what it is. It's made out of love. Love is an energy. It's a very high frequency energy of divinity. And that is what your soul is composed of. And this has value and purpose. And this is primary. This is a primary thing to me, that people see themselves as valued and not as flawed or wrong or less than, which has been the common experience for most people. They're working under a guise or in an illusion of being less, and having lack. They have, again, like I said, they have this idea that there's a lack of money, that there's a lack of time, that there's a lack of love, and that they are a lack. And that's not true. That is absolutely not true. That the core needs of being human is that you start seeing your purpose and value. And you'll do that when you start tapping in to your energy system. Because as soon as you do it, you'll feel it. And that feeling is one of, again, empowerment, confidence, capability, possibility,
Yeah.
all of those different things that are in alignment with that truth of divinity.
Yes. Yes. Would you say trust is an important tool?
Trust is absolutely an important tool. And the other thing about trust, Paula, is that it's a decision.
Mm-hmm.
People can complicate trust a lot, and they complicate it by overshadowing it with their wounds.
Mm-hmm.
You can decide to trust because every moment is pure in itself. It's absolutely pure. Your wounds are coming in, you're bringing them over and overshadowing a pure moment. Okay? And that's an illusion. It's absolutely an illusion. And so if one of the ways to kind of circumvent that is to say, I decide, I choose to trust. I can't explain why. I don't maybe know why, but that is a decision. That decision then puts in a whole new intention out to the universe, into your manifestation, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and sets up a series of things then that will be created for you because you made that decision to trust.
Yes.
It's just a choice.
Oh, I love it. And I just believe it's such a powerful choice. When we make that decision, my gosh, things can open up that we never dreamed possible.
Right. That's right.
You
Because
know, the
we're not
manifestation.
cloaking everything, all those possibilities with our wounds. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we tend to do. We cloak them with our wounds. And that's what I mean. We come out of this idea that we have lack, that we're less than. and we carry all this forward, and it's just not true.
Yes, yes, yes. What would you say are the most common issues that, people normally struggle with?
Well, as I just mentioned, it's that idea of lack, that lack of money, lack of time, lack of love. And what I see for people is that all of this bad behavior that we see all the time in others, maybe even in ourselves, is what I call a call to love.
Mm-hmm.
That if you would just start providing for yourself as well as providing for others, this respect, this value in people, that you'll start shifting yourself and shifting humanity, really, because it's all a call to love. We need to be loved. We need to be valued. It's a core need. It's a root chakra expression of having purpose in life. And when you can do that, when you can really bring people to that type of experience in whatever they're reading or whatever they're doing, like on a webinar, you start this healing process within them.
Yes, yes. Would you say letting go of fear and doubt is an important aspect here?
Fear and doubt are, again, coming from lack.
Low vibration.
That's where they come from. Yeah. Fear and doubt are from lack. They're from a lack of sense of self. If you really believed in and trusted and believed in the abundance of love and that everything is from this divine nature, fear and doubt disappear. They absolutely, they're not even in the equation anymore. And so we want to move away from all of those wounds and start giving you a new dialogue, a new understanding of self that you can bite into, that you can really feel, and then practicing embodying feelings that are a match for your well-being. And then all these other things just start fading away. But if you spend time, which psychology has done for forever, since its creation, and it's part of the human nature that we've been sort of practicing for a long time, and that's to concentrate on what's wrong. We concentrate on what's wrong, and we beat it to death. It's just like, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? What about concentrating on what's right?
Yes.
And start moving into the rightness of who you are and what is going on. That completely shifts your energy expression. And I'm not saying that, it's a pure optimistic view on life, but you have a choice. There's only two kinds of energy. We're a binary energy system, as all of the universe is. There's negative and positive, period. One or the other. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you have choice in any given moment of which part of that binary system you're going to feed.
Yes.
And that turns into the collective. All right. It's a thought form. It's an energy mass. And so just by that simple decision to say, I'm going to feed this one over here, you change the positive, you change your reality, because that's then what you're tapping into energetically and being connected to. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's simple. It's one or the other. We have all shades of gray around that with different examples, but truly it's one or the other. That is exactly why anti-energy doesn't work. When you're anti something, when you're against, you're taking a stand against, actually you're against. Usually you're angered, you're riled up, you're strongly opinionated. Even if you feel it's the right opinion, that energy broadcast that you're giving up, broadcasting, is really quite intense in a negative way. Mm-hmm. Now, if you were just passionate about something and not anti the other thing, bingo, then you're there. Okay, because you're passionate and excited and full of possibilities towards where you want to go. Now that's a big difference from being anti something.
Yes.
Okay. And so you have to kind of really learn, like, what do I want to represent for myself? Who am I? And again, many people are very far away from knowing who they are. This webinar helps you explore that in a very fun and informative, easy to follow sort of sequencing of explanations. So,
and the webinars, are there several of them? Is it that they sign up and then go through like a series?
there are 7 modules, yes, in one webinar. And you buy the whole package. You buy the package, and then you have access to those 7 modules that you can do over and over again if you want. There's guided meditations in there. There's all different kinds of activities that you might want to re-listen to, but you own them and you can use them over and over. Eventually, we will be producing 6 more of these for the entire package, but they will be all different. Because again, this is my life's work made into a very simple process, but my life's work is greater than just one package of 7. But this is as much as we've gotten done so far. And, you know, I'm having fun with it because the testimonials that I've gotten so far are like, wow, this is amazing. I love this. And so it's been inspiring to keep going and say, yes, this is something that people are responding to very favorably, and it's encouraging to continue. Because, you know, you never know these things when you're producing things.
That is just so exciting, Jan. And oh my gosh, you're going to be changing lives. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Doing so much for others. Well, please take a moment and share your website information and what the audience should know about getting connected to those and ordering your books. Whatever you want to share, please.
Thank you. My website is the name of my school, which is LightSong. So I always think of your light in your song, you know, just like, oh, lightsong.net. And so you can reach me through, you know, www.lightsong.net. You can reach the office through info@lightsong.net. That, you know, if you remember LightSong, you're connecting into all of the things that I'm offering. The name of the modules or the webinar is Recreate Yourself, 7 Truths for Guaranteed Success. And we say guaranteed because absolutely, I have had tremendous experience in working with people throughout the years. Again, 3,500 soul retrievals, doing healing things. I am a results-oriented person. If I don't see the results that are favorable, that are powerful, I don't do things. And so, you know, in order to have that much experience under my belt, there was people coming that were getting good results because that was all word of mouth. That wasn't from advertising, that was word of mouth. And so this is the type of thing that I'm saying in these guaranteed. I know that if people practice these things or even apply them, their life will change for the positive. I have books. I have written 2 books. Becoming Yourself is actually, I refer to it quite a bit in the modules. But yeah, just go to my website, and I have, that's the first thing that you're going to find on there is the Recreate Yourself. And then if you're also interested in shamanism and those types of things, we have the school and have practitioners for private healings and all various things like that. We're a full meal deal.
Love it. Love it. Love shamanism. I love Reiki. It was life-changing for me. Gosh.
Well, we're the first school that actually offers a bachelor's, master's, and doctoral level program in our school for you know, energy medicine, and they're inclusive programs. You come out being the cream of the crop. You really know what you're doing.
Oh,
So.
That is so exciting. And I love that you're located in the Pacific Northwest,
Mm-hmm. That was,
Portland area. Yeah.
yeah, yes, we are here. But you know, the webinar is for anywhere and
Mhm.
anybody worldwide. That's why we did it on the web. We have a lot of people that move here to do our programs and or fly in for different programs, but I really wanted the outreach to be more inclusive. Those people that are unable to do that,
Yes.
and so yeah,
And that just gives them great access. And
yes.
we have about 2 more minutes left in the show. What last words do you want to share with everybody?
I think probably the most important thing for people to understand is that you are guided and valued, and your prayers are heard. Those intentions, those desires that you have in your heart are heard, and that there's this abundance, this transformation that is waiting to manifest in your life, but you just need to move into alignment with it. The thing that people don't understand is that when you have a prayer, when you have this calling of the heart, in order to attract that to you, you need to be in the vibration to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And this module, this webinar will help bring you to that level. So no matter what your need is, no matter what your desire is, it doesn't have to be into healing. It doesn't have to be in shamanism at all, or Reiki at all. It just has to be, what is your desire? What is your calling of your heart? When you get your energy in alignment, then that calling can manifest in profound ways.
I love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's really, the spirit, the universe wants you to be happy. In fact, I'll sometimes, you know, a lot of people that come to me, they'll say, what's my purpose in life? Can you ask the spirits, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to do? And inevitably the spirits will say to smile and to be happy.
happy.
People don't want to hear that. No, what am I supposed to do? You know, so,
Oh,
but
Dan, this has been so fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh my gosh. And love, hugs, and blessings your way. And to everybody out there, love, hugs, and blessings. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.